Hey guys, so we had another bullish day today. The bulls now are really in control here. We officially are crossing the daily 8 over the 200 EMA. The biggest thing that happened is we had a really nice move up overnight. We closed at 400.35, opened at 403.13. Pretty nice little gap up there. The biggest thing that happened is we had a really hard rejection here at 403. And then we came all the way back down here and we did test key support right here at 400 and we bounced really hard off it. That was very important because you see how we had 3 candles right here that all struggled at this 400 range. We just reconfirmed this as support. That is very bullish. And that tells us that this 400 level is going to become a bit of a pivot point here. So the biggest thing is that we had a really impressive, if you didn't see it here, end of day run here, especially the last candle. The one thing I am looking at is this 405.3. If you scroll out here, you can see this has been a bit of a pivot point. It's not as big as some other levels. One could argue 410 is a bigger level, but 405.3 for me has been a level that I've always had an eye on. So that will be a level I watch for tomorrow. If we can break over 405.3, then we should look, honestly, to maybe even test 410 tomorrow. It's a big day, about a $5.25 day, just a little bit bigger of a day than we put in today. The average 10-day move right now is about $6, so it's very much so doable. The one thing I'm watching here, this is the weekly chart here, is that this 408.8 level is a big resistance line. So I talked about this channel probably back in, I think it was end of December, that I thought our 408.8 to really 375.6 would be the biggest, our main range that we trade within. From there, we do look for upside push to 427.3, but honestly, I really think we're going to see some resistance here. There is a chance that we do go up to 420, but we got to see, I want to see where we close tomorrow. In my opinion, if the bears can hold us under 405.2, there is a chance that we could see a sell-off tomorrow. If the bulls can close us at 408.6 or over 408.6, then there is a chance that we continue this rally into next week before FOMC, and then from there we should probably see a sell-off, a little bit of a relief sell-off. The biggest thing to see here today is this red line right here. I mentioned we almost touched it here on Monday, but we have officially broken through that. If you zoom out here, that is essentially the last resistance line of the bear market trend line. So this bear channel that we were in right here, we are officially out of it. You can see how impressive that is. We are clearly out of that bear market channel at least. Now obviously from a technical standpoint, definition wise, we are not out of it until 417.74, but this is a big breakthrough here. On the weekly, it's the same thing. We are through resistance here. This is a big deal. So I'm going to be watching the close tomorrow for sure and see where we go. Taking a look at futures here, we had an interesting gap down here on futures, but we were looking at futures here. We had a really nice retest of support down here at 40.30. We held that and we put a nice little double bottom in here, engulfed the candle, and we had a huge push up here. We officially closed over the December CPI resistance here at 40.55. So from here, honestly, we're going to be looking for 40.82 and then maybe 40.95. 40.95 will be a very big level, and that'll be pretty much close to if we hit the 409 mark on SPY. Weekly time frame here, same thing here. We have a very big bullish breakout. So to note on futures though, we did not break through the bear market resistance line yet. 41.01 for the daily and about 41.05 for the weekly is the bear market resistance line. We have not broken through it on futures yet. Taking a look at Tesla here, Tesla probably has one of the most impressive gap ups I've seen. We closed, or the high was 146.4, our low was 154.76, almost a $10 gap up. So I did play a little short at open here off this rejection at 140 or 159.8. Paid out really nicely. We did come down. We did hold the daily 50 EMA. 8's really curling up here. We did break out of this bull channel here, which can be concerning sometimes. Usually if we are in a nice bull channel like this and you kind of break through it really aggressively, that kind of usually signals the top. So I'm watching this resistance very closely here, this 159 to 160 area, really up to 161. I'm going to be watching that really close tomorrow. If we fail to go any higher, I will actually look at a short on Tesla. So but the biggest bullish case for Tesla is it is through this weekly resistance line right here. One of the biggest resistance lines we're going to watch is going to be this 164.3. There is a case to be made that Tesla could see an upside move as high as 175.7. You can see how important this level is right here before we see a downside move here. I'm still not sure which way Tesla's going to go. We have a really nice V bottom and it's obviously holding support really well. So I want to be bullish on it, but I'm understanding the limitations of over the last 4 weeks, basically a low of 101.8 to 160.3 right now. That's a pretty big move in 4 weeks. So, I mean, Tesla has moved, let's see here, roughly 60% in 20 days, that says, but in 4 weeks. That is a really big move in 4 weeks. So it's definitely due for a pullback. I'll be watching this closely for a potential short opportunity, and especially if market-wide, like SPY, sees a push down, I really think Tesla will be a great short opportunity. Not much going on with the VIX, still holding on to the daily 8 EMA here. We are officially back in the 18s. I will be looking to see if we can break back into the 17s. Bitcoin holds steady so far. We kind of just have a nice rising wedge going right here. We had a really big breakout last night, kind of gave all that back up, but we're still holding up, still holding the daily 8 EMA. 20 is about to cross the 200 daily now. So overall, pretty bullish on Bitcoin, pretty bullish on the markets. My target's 405.3 tomorrow, potentially as high as 410.3, 409 area, depending on what happens. Thanks for tuning in for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and like to stay updated. Drop a comment if you have any questions. This is the permanent Discord link. Sometimes that does not work for whatever reason. Just go ahead and drop a comment, send me a message, and I will get you an updated link so you can get to the Discord. Some of the advantages of the Discord is I do a pre-market update with key support and resistance levels every day. And also throughout the day, I do live intraday commentary on SPY and the general market. And I also do live intraday buy and sell alerts. You can follow me on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok as SPY Optionaire, and on Reddit as Daddy Dersh.